And I only do, right or wrong, the outside corner of my lower lashes. Okay, now I think I touched my eye there a little bit. Just let me see. I did. So here's what I do. I have a makeup wipe. I take it and I run it just under my eyelash, back and forth. And it just takes off the black. Not everything else you've worked hard for. Now I do my concealer. I have a concealer brush, which I love. Mwah, love it. And Sam and Nick told me about this. You put your concealer on with a brush and you can brush it on. It stays. And when I was putting foundation on before, I put it in a gob and I go tap, 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 tap. Because if you rub it around, it just turns to nothing. So I would tap, 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 tap. And I would end up with a spot that you could see the foundation. So they said if you use a brush, you don't take it off when you rub. All you do is spread it out and thin it out, and then you can feather it right out. So that's what I'm going to do, okay? I have NYX Concealer, NYX. This color is light, just the light. I also have, if my eyes are really blue and underneath, or I have a big pimple, I have the green concealer, and that negates any red that you get on your face. But you just tap it a couple of times in the concealer. It's a cream. You apply it right up under your eye. And again, this really makes your eyes pop. And you make a funny face when you're doing it. And you can then fan it out until it disappears. And the NYX is not cakey. I'm not finding it cakey at all, which I like. I get these dark circles under my eyes. A little NYX. And fan it out. And fan it out. Now, sometimes I take a little, put it around my nose, because I have quite large nostrils. And I have, unfortunately, the downturny mouth. So sometimes I take a little, and I put it right. I look like a blow-up doll. In the corner of my mouth both times. Now see, I've also put foundation on my lips to kind of cancel those out too. Ashley, Lisa on Fremont Street, and uses her white stick that I used around my eyes here on her cheek as a highlight. And I really like that, especially if you have very matte makeup. But I also take my Oyster. I have an NYX stick jumbo eye pencil and an Oyster, and it's kind of a pale plummy pink. And I take it and I put it right on the very crux of my cheekbone, right here. And I blend it in with the old fingers. Now it tends to make me a little red there at first because I'm kind of beating my skin up a bit. But what it does do, see, now I look all red, is give me a sheen, because this is kind of pearl. And it really, I find it really highlights my cheekbone. Now that I'm getting cheekbones back. A little more. Right around the eye stalk, like that cheekbone right there, really hit it. And you get a bit of a sheen from that. Okay. Now, both Ashley and Sam and Nick also gave me the tip to take your lip liner. This is Avon Rosebud. And you outline your whole lip, but you don't just outline your whole lip, you actually color it in. So when your lipstick fades, you still have the stain in underneath. So, again, I'm going to lean right in And my top lip tends to be thinner than my bottom lip. So on the top right here, just outside the point, I round it out a little bit. And then follow the rest of my lip line. Bottom lip I just follow. Okay, so that's Rosebud on. So I've got my lip liner on, and I don't know if you can see my top lip is a little fuller now than it was before. And now this is Avon. I hope I have the right one. Avon Glaze Wear Raspberry Glaze. It's glazed, but it's very opaque. And it's flat, which I really like. I have a lot of frosts, don't get me wrong. Always room for good frost. But sometimes I just really like a flat. Shiny, but flat. Shiny, but matte. Does that make sense? There's no shimmer in it. I had a little bit too much here, so I took that out. But so take my hair bow off. Take my hairband out. I have a lot of hair, ladies. And here I am, ready for my husband to take me to the grocery store. So I hope you found this helpful. I'm going to be doing more of them because I love when the other girls do them. So I'm going to do them. I'm going to have a whole separate playlist that if you want to see me put my makeup on, and I'll try to do more natural looks, and I'll try to do different colors. And we'll just see how it goes, because you know what, I'm going to be learning too, because as my face changes, as I start getting my own cheekbones and a more defined, I guess I'm going to have to modify my makeup a little bit too. But I hope you like this tutorial, and I hope that Ashley and Sam and Nick really like it too. And keep up the work. Good work, girls. I really love all your videos. And I miss them when they're not every few days. Okay? Thanks, everybody. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you didn't find it too boring. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye. Mwah.